Hello, hello. Welcome back to Spiritual Warrior Tarot. I'm here doing the April 2021 readings for all 12 zodiac signs. This reading will be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. And, just a moment. Had to close my window. This reading will be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and this is a general read. It's not going to fit with everybody, so take what fits your situation, leave what doesn't. Remember not to get hung up on the gender of the cards. We all have male and female energy within us, and also the tarot readings are kind of like an energetic check-in. So we all have free will, so just remember that these are not set in stone. You're not bound by these readings, but if the outcome is not something you desire, you have the power to change it, and if it is something that you desire, you have to take the action towards it, so just to preface with that. That's weird. I didn't realize that okay. So, sorry about that. I just kind of lost my train of thought. I apologize for that. I thought these were upside down, and they're not. When I was doing my meditation for Libra, I saw what I felt was stillness at first, but then I heard, you're not all you thought you are not all that you thought you were, and you're ready for new. So, I don't know if that was for a specific person, or if, again, these are general reads, but I could be picking up on somebody around you, or just the general energy of what you've been feeling. So we'll see what comes out for you, Libra, and see if that connects in any way. So I'll get you one card overall from the Gaia Healing Dreams of Gaia tarot deck, and then do your journey reading with the Shadowscapes Tarot. Okay. Spirit, please show me Libra. Please give me one card for Libra with the April 2021. Something wants to come out. So Libra, we have the King of Fire showing up for you. Very bold, very courageous, confident energy. This is also somebody who is willing to work with others and be on the same level. Kind of like, I'm not better than you. You're not better than me. No one's worse than any of us. We're all going to work together to complete this project or this goal and get to this outcome. But I'm really feeling with this, when I look at this, like you coming into this energy of, excuse me, but being a badass. I don't know why. That's just it won't go away. It just was sticking, and it was I was trying to choose another word, but it was no, say that. So just kind of that, what I picked up on, like a new you. I just feel like somebody who's come into a new energy of themselves, and almost you're kind of surprised by yourself in a way, whoa, I didn't know that I could, be so strong and courageous and, move past these things with strength and all of that. So let's see what comes out in your journey reading, Libra. Okay. See, again, how did this happen? Okay. Spirit, please come in. Please give me a journey reading for Libra, April 2021. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have another king for you, Libra. This is the King of Pentacles. This is very grounded, stable energy, and he's also a nurturer in a way, but he's here to like help. I feel like this is you becoming more stable and strong within your own being, within your own self. The King of Pentacles also concentrates on building a strong foundation for himself. So maybe that's where you are right now. You're ready to really lay the groundwork to build. All right, so we have the 3 leaving cards, the Y, the star, the challenge, excuse me, and then the destination. And you know, the 3 leaving cards are sometimes 3 distinct things you're leaving behind as you set out on this journey, or more often than not, it's just a story. Okay, so I already see here that I feel like you're in a time where, or maybe that, you know, you're moving past this, like, to where you're like, you've gone on this inner journey and you're ready to go into better times and you're ready to fight for yourself and stand up for yourself. So we have the 8 of Cups, first of all. This is about searching for more. This is like you've achieved a lot in your life, but there's still something missing, and usually that's a spiritual connection. And you're going, you know, she dives deep into the water alone to follow that cup that's falling, and that is like her part of her emotional fulfillment. Like she needs to go after this because she feels like something's missing. Then we have the 6 of Swords, Libra, and the 6 of Swords is about sailing into smoother waters. And, you know, so maybe you walked away from things that weren't serving you anymore because you were feeling this need that there was like something more that you needed to go after and you didn't know what it was. And here you are ready to sail into easier times to get that outcome for yourself. And I feel like maybe you've realized some things as you've gone into this abyss or walked away from things to be alone, to really figure things out. And now maybe you've stared into the darkness of that and you're ready to move on from that into easier times and stand up and fight. We have the 5 of Swords. Sometimes like this is like a discord or like a conflict, but like, you know, in a regular deck, the 5 of Swords shows somebody who's standing there with the swords and then the 2 are on the ground and then there's people running away, and that indicates like you have come out on top. And sometimes I feel like, but is the fight really worth it? You know, but like with this, when I see this, I literally see you like going off alone into your own darkness or like into the void of yourself to really contemplate what it is that you want more of, or like what it is that's missing for you. And you've stared into the darkness with all of this down here. It's dark, and then the swan comes and lifts him out, and you're ready to come into the light. And I feel like you're ready to come out swinging, like for yourself, to like stand up for yourself and fight for yourself. I don't feel like a heaviness. We'll see what comes out with the clarifiers, but I don't feel the heaviness in this. I feel like you're like standing up and you're coming out as like the angel that's going to fight for yourself. The why that's leading you down this journey, we have the 4 of Wands. This is beautiful. This is like happiness and contentment. And in this deck, it talks about how spring has arrived and the sun is out and you're feeling really joyful and really happy, but you need to continue on that and not like now is not a time to stop and rest. Now is the time to go, to keep this energy alive. And that's kind of what I feel with you, like coming out like, okay, I'm ready to like go with this five of swords. And maybe that connects to what I saw in my meditation, which is like, you're not who you thought you were, or you're not everything that you thought you were, and you're ready for newness. And that's kind of what this is. Like, this is new spring-like energy. We are coming into springtime if you are here in the northern hemisphere. You know, sometimes in the regular deck, this is like happy, contented home life with somebody that you love. But in this deck in particular, it's really just about keeping the joy alive and moving, and doing everything you can to put your energy into keeping this really happy, light-hearted energy going. The star or the light in the lantern leading you down this path is the Four of Swords. And so again, it's like you've gone into contemplation, or maybe you already have, or maybe that's what you're about to do. You know, but we just left the winter months, so maybe, you know, being in separation because this person is alone. Four of Swords is about being separated from external outside circumstances and noises so that you can get quiet and like really hear what it is that you need. And then the way that she holds the sword in her hand here, that indicates, you know, the swords are out behind her head like a pillow. That indicates like she's been meditating, because the swords are mental energy. And then the sword in her hand, oh my god, oh my god, I just got it. I love when this happens. And then the sword in her hand is indicating that when she comes out of this, she's ready to swing, she's ready to fight, and she's ready to take that sword of clarity and cut away anything that was maybe clouding her judgment, or keeping her mental energy foggy, if that makes sense. And so then we have the challenge here. It's kind of all making sense. So the challenge for you is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing. She's very loving and supportive. But what I'm picking up on the most here is the fact that the Queen of Pentacles will, without judgment, or without really putting a lot of emotion into it, she's very practical. So if something doesn't work for her, or she's not feeling very good about something, she'll just say, no, you know, that's not for me. Thank you, but no thank you. She's not like the Queen of Swords who's like, done. You know, she's just very like, no thank you. You know, no judgment, but that's not for me. Maybe that's for you. So like, I'm feeling like with the challenge here for you, it's going to be really standing grounded and stable and nurturing yourself and really saying no to the things that don't work for you. I feel like that's the challenge. Like I kind of felt that as soon as I seen that. Like the challenge is going to be for you to really like support yourself and put up your boundaries and say no to certain things that just don't work for you, because the Queen of Pentacles is so practical and she puts her focus in, again, building this strong foundation for herself. So, you know, exactly like the King of Pentacles does, you know, she's the same in that way. So the outcome is the Hermit. And so this is really connecting to everything that I felt in the meditation. The Hermit is about going off on your own to, you know, have some introspection and come into self-realization about yourself. And I'm feeling like that's what this journey is going to get you to. You're really going to know yourself and like know a new you and come into a new type of energy. Like what I was feeling with this king here, the King of Fire here, like, you know, in my meditation was like, you're not who you thought you were, or you're not all that you thought you were, and you're ready for new. And that's what this would afford you. Like the Hermit goes off alone, without anybody, to really go within and realize who he is and at soul level and in his heart. And I feel like that's what this journey is going to afford you, Libra, is like really coming into realization about who you are. And maybe you're going to be surprised and be like, wow, like I didn't even know that I could, that this was in me, kind of like what I felt when I saw this card. So let's get some clarifiers for you, Libra. Wow, that was really fast. So with the Seven of Pentacles here, what I'm feeling is you like really kind of like have been working towards something, or you've been like waiting for something, or like waiting for a change, like because the Seven of Pentacles is like he's put in all this work and now he's waiting for like, you know, to reap the rewards. So we have the Page of Pentacles, or excuse me, Page of Cups, and then the Seven of Wands. Page of Cups is like, sometimes that's like a love offer. Sometimes it's like an immature love offer, or somebody who's not, like, wants to bring you a love offer, but they're a little naive and unsure. And then the Seven of Wands is like standing your ground, standing up for yourself, or like blocking things. I feel like maybe this is like you were in a place where you were blocking your emotional fulfillment from coming in, or like maybe that was like, maybe this is you standing your ground saying, no, like my emotional fulfillment is important to me, so I'm going to say no to all these other things so that I can go after that. I don't really feel like it's another person. I feel like this is pertaining to your own emotional fulfillment, but we'll see as it comes out, you know, if anything else relationship particular comes out. So let's see what else we have. Why is Six of Swords here? Okay, so I see fast movement here with the Knight of Swords, and so with the Six of Swords, we have the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is here again, so she's here twice. And what I'm feeling with this, because the Five of Pentacles is lack and feeling left out in the cold and feeling like you don't have enough, and I feel like you're moving away from a time where you were in that type of, in this type of energy, and you're moving towards this type of energy. It's like you're ready to move up and out and away from this like lack, sadness, feeling like you don't have enough, or like you are being left out, or like you're not supported, to this energy where you're here ready to support yourself and you're not ashamed or afraid to say no to things that don't work. Okay, I thought I felt something flip, so that's why I was checking. You have 3 8s on the table now, Libra. 8s are infinity and abundance and authority in a way, and power. Like the 8 is like a powerhouse number, like a leader in terms of numerology. 8 is like the infinity, you know, because it never ends. You can just keep going and not lift your pen off the paper. Anyways, sorry. So I feel like with the Five of Swords here, like you coming out, what I was feeling was you coming out swinging, like you coming out fighting for yourself. It really feels like, so what we have here is the 8 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and then the 8 of Pentacles. And this is how they came out. That's why I'm holding them this way. So what I feel is like where you were feeling stuck, you were able to kind of come out of that a little bit and start your healing, you know, after maybe a heartbreak or some kind of loss, and now you're ready to work on yourself, because the Eight of Pentacles is about working and like fixing things. You know, if it's in terms of career, this is like working with your hands, but what I'm seeing in the story is like you're ready to fight for yourself, to get yourself unstuck and to heal, and you're ready to put the work in for yourself to heal from whatever it is that was plaguing you and keeping you stuck, like this sticky, like heavy feeling, like left out and not, you know, this lack and feeling left out in the cold and like you don't have enough. It's like almost like you're here and you're saying, no, I'm ready to fight for myself, to get myself unstuck and to heal myself. Like I'm ready to work. Nice. Four of Wands here. Okay, just bear with me a second because I have a couple cards that's maybe shaping out to be mentioning a relationship. All right, so we have clarifying the Four of Wands is the Page of Pentacles, so brand new opportunity. This is also a very studious energy, somebody who is willing to like put in work to learn new things, to add to their stable foundation. And then we have the King of Wands here again. And then we have the Six of Cups, and this is about a past life relationship, or just a relationship from the past, or maybe children. I feel like there's an opportunity to come into a new energy for you and get emotional fulfillment in a relationship, or like with somebody around you. If you're not like with this person, or you don't know who this person is, maybe this is saying like taking the opportunity to start to learn new things and operate in a new way, and really come into this King energy will help to bring this to you, because you've changed your vibration. This also could be somebody who's trying to come to you with an offer of stability, especially being here with the Four of Wands. This could be why you're being led down this journey, because there's another relationship. Because like if this is a relationship, what I'm feeling is like there was a relationship and you kind of like went like this to it, or like blocked it, and maybe it was making you feel like you needed to defend yourself all the time and fight for yourself all the time. Especially with this Five of Swords here, if this is that story for you. And then with the Six of Swords, like you're ready to like walk away from this lack and feeling like crap from this relationship, and come into like the Queen of Pentacles energy, where you're nurturing yourself and you're stable, and your energy and focus goes into building for yourself, your own foundation. And then with the Five of Swords, like you were feeling really stuck, you were really heartbroken, but you let that end, and now you're healing and you're working on yourself. So that's the storyline if this connects to a relationship for you, Libra. And then basically healing that and then working on yourself will bring you to an opportunity to come into this type of energy where you're like a completely new person, and you're like courageous and really confident and not afraid to say no to things that don't work for you. And then this other person comes in, if it's like a new person, or maybe somebody from your past, or you know, just like a past life relationship coming back. So I'm seeing two different things here. Yeah, I'm feeling with this Four of Swords that you really need to, like, you needed time on your own to kind of come into this. But we'll see. Yeah. do see the Ace of Wands at the bottom. That's kind of interesting. All right. So the first thing that came out for Four of Swords is Libra. There you are. Balance. Justice. I'm sorry, I said Libra, but I meant Justice. But this is the Libra card. And so, like I said, I really feel like the star, like the light leading you down this path, which is like that separation and meditation, is going to bring you balance. And wow. And where you were feeling like you didn't know everything, or you had fears and anxieties, or like you were in the unknown, I feel like that's going to be like the meditation and the balance affords you the light from the moon to light the shadows of your subconscious, to make you come into realization about certain things that you didn't realize before, especially with what I picked up on in the meditation earlier, like you're not what you thought you were, whatever. And then we have Strength, which is really great, the Leo card, but this is letting me know that this separation and meditation is going to bring you balance, realization, strength, and then wish fulfillment. Libra, this is great. Okay. Why is the Queen of Pentacles the change? Anything else here? Anything else? Okay, so with this one, with the Queen of Pentacles being the challenge for you, which before, like how I said, it was more of like you being able to like really nurture yourself and say no to things that don't work. Basically what I'm seeing here is taking action towards that. We have the Knave of Wands here, excuse me. So now you have 3 pages or knaves, and this is about taking action, because it's like the wands are action, and it's like this person is still debating on whether to take action towards this or not and really put this into motion. And what I'm seeing is like, so the Death card showed up, and then the Sun card showed up as well. So what I'm seeing is like, allow yourself this time to go into meditation and realize things that you didn't know were there, and to realize your strength. Allow the old you to transform, and then take the action towards that transformation. Like taking the action towards letting the transformation happen, and then taking the action towards being this nurturing person for yourself and standing up for yourself, focusing on your stability, focusing on your foundation, building for yourself, and that will bring great happiness for you, Libra. I'm really happy to see this here. This is the happiest card in the deck, the Sun. So this is just showing me that you may have a hard time really, because Libra is all about, the general energy of Libra is relationships. And so if you're a Libra who's really like about putting your focus into your relationships, I'm seeing that you need to start putting the focus into yourself and the relationship with yourself a little bit more. And if you allow that transformation to happen, you're going to like realize so many things about yourself that you didn't know, and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. Where's the Hermit here? Wow. Okay, so, excuse me. Two of Cups is showing up at the bottom here, Libra. So what I'm thinking is, for those of you who this is based off of a relationship, who you felt resonated with that story, I feel like that's going to come in for you after you go through this change, because what I was clarifying was your outcome, which was the Hermit, which is that introspection and realizing new things about yourself. What came out was the Fool. I love it. So brand new beginnings and taking action towards your brand new beginnings, having hope and faith in yourself, taking a leap of faith in yourself and in your connection to your higher self or your higher power source, the divine, God, however you look at that. That's what this card is about. Like really being strongly connected to that, and to the point where you're not afraid to leave things behind and start off new and take a leap of faith in yourself. And so especially with the Two of Cups showing up at the bottom, I feel like that is going to come into you naturally once you do this, if that is related, if you are picking up on the relationship aspect of this. But in general, Libra, I really feel like you're headed into a time where you're going to realize things about yourself that you never even knew, and you're gonna like gain such courage within yourself, and you're gonna feel like a whole brand new person. So I really love this. This is great. Really allow yourself to heal. If you're healing over something right now, if something's hard for you, really allow yourself the time and the separation and the transformation to happen within you, so that you can heal from that and then be transformed and realize your strength. Because especially with like you showing up here as the Justice card and the Strength card showed up, like is really telling me that like balance is trying to happen for you, so that you can realize how strong you are and like believe in yourself and take a leap of faith in yourself and really come into this fiery, courageous, confident energy. So beautiful message for you, Libra. I hope this was helpful. Let me know down in the comments if this resonated with you or not. If it didn't, check your birth chart for other prominent signs and check out those readings as well. And I will see you soon, Libra. Take care.